bay and the robotics bay. So Colossi coming out, the first one almost ready, and the extended thermal lens already getting researched. So he's going to commit himself to a bit of Colossi play. Meanwhile, Maka just lifting his factory, is not interested on any kind of mech build, I would say, and pulling ahead. I think he's going to use it for scouting purposes. What else is getting built here on Inca side? Let me look. No, not much for now. He's once again attempting to establish his natural expo. Econ-wise, as you can see, Maka just pulling so ahead, even having a lot less harvesters, because, well, Inca has been producing probes, but then he doesn't have any base, any mineral line to just put them there. He just has this mineral line, as you can see, oversaturated, so he's not actually benefiting from the big count of probes that he has. And meanwhile, Maka just working fine out of 2 bases, even with less harvesters. Look at how far ahead he is. Now establishing a lot of forces here in front of his natural expo. Plenty of defenses, also a way of provoking a bottleneck and getting hard for the units to make a proper concave there. And Inca trying to time push once again with some Colossi, 2 Colossi and 1 Immortal. Let's check the units at the moment. 29 Marines, 2 Ghosts. We already have Ghosts ready for MakaPrime, and plenty of Marauders as well. So a big force here. Oh, nice EMPs right on top of those units. Look at how many shields he got taken there. Beautiful assault. Pulling ahead there. The Inca just trying to keep at bay. I mean, he can't assault like this. He doesn't even have shields. Look at how fast those units go down by Inca. Those Colossi trying to grind all of those Marines, and they actually killed a lot. Nice force field play as well, containing most of the forces. But I mean, there's not much left here. Also keep in mind that the ground units from Maka have already the 1 on the assault, and the units from Inca doesn't have upgrades at all. 0. So even taking the shields, he benefited from taking the shields, all of them with the beautiful EMPs from the Ghosts. He also has the upgrade, so just dominating that assault. Meanwhile here, let's check on Maka's side. He's playing out of 4 bases, 4 barracks, I'm sorry. The Ghost Academy is there as well. 5 racks play for now, and advancing with the big bulk once again. Notice as well that Maka has been taking care of his counters for those Colossi, and actually got 2 Vikings out. He's gonna need some more, but for now seems like it's gonna be enough, at least to shoo away any Colossi that tries to pull ahead on this small Marine Marauder ball. Once again, I think it's like the 3rd wave, the 3rd attempt on this natural expo. Inca has been having a lot of trouble to contain the assaults here, and obviously his income reflects that. He keeps falling behind, even having a lot more harvesters. He can't control this place, and apparently now Maka pulling all the way back, while Inca decides to pull ahead. I think he's going to try to cut down the forces, intercept them in the middle of the field, but what he's going to end up having is a big surround here. Look at this. Forces here on this side with the Colossi melting them, and a small group there, so a pincer attack. So Inca attempting to get those forces from Maka cut down, just intercepting them in the middle of the way, but the reinforcements from Maka actually getting a pincer attack. And well, things didn't went very well for Inca on this situation. So he's pulling back once again, lost another Colossi there. That's so painful. There's not much left of the army. Let's see army count, 87, 78. Seems balanced there, but now let's see the units here. 2 Colossi, 2 Stalkers, 7 Zealots. And look at the forces from Maka. Maka, 14 Marauders, Vikings, 4 Marines and 1 Ghost. So Maka is pulling ahead. His econ game is way ahead, as you can see, and Inca needs to expand once again. He spent way too much time draining this mineral field, and well, his economy is just not balanced at all. So he feels the need to expand. That's why he's destroying the rocks there. Maybe pick up a 3rd base and try to balance things. While we see here a Medivac loaded with Marines and Marauders preparing another drop. Not sure if it's going to be able to spot this 3rd base going down. Build-wise here on MakaPrime side, still 3 racks with Ghost there. And what else do we have here? There's another racks. And getting what else? The 5th racks now going down. I think I mentioned it was 5 racks play before. It wasn't, it's 4 racks. I apologize for that. He's just scouting ahead. Maka sending a small scout. This Medivac getting ready to prepare a drop. So he's going to assault the natural expo once again. What else is getting built here? He has plenty of detectors behind that shrubbery, and incoming the forces from MakaPrime into the mineral line of the Natural Expo once again, forcing Inking pulling ahead with all of his probes, just having to get them all out before they get killed, and some nice microing, picking up all the forces there once again on the Medivac, and now dropping on its third base, now spotted by MakaPrime, but there's not enough here to contain the advance from Inca, not even close, and he's gonna have to retreat. But now Maka is aware that this third base is going on, and he's probably going to prepare some kind of assault to try to shut down the econ game from Inca. Inca has been suffering a lot from his economy. His mineral count is just really low, but I think that Maka just wants to pressure him as much as possible. First Phoenix roaming around, scouting everything. He's gonna spot this big advance, but it's gonna get killed. Oh yeah, and here comes another push from Maka. Does Inca has enough to defend? His army is this. I don't think he has enough. A second Phoenix advancing, spotting once again the advance there, but instantly killed. There's not much left from Inca's army. He's finally establishing his third base there. Once again the drop trying to harass, got thwarted, pulling all the forces there, and while he pulls all the forces there, the big bulk from MakaPrime advanced into the Natural Expo, so he got a bit offhand there, a bit offside, and now trying to advance. Big EMP on top of all of those zealots. Look at how much damage, all of those shields removed, and now a big mass of marauders advancing into the Natural Expo, backed up by those Vikings trying to shoot down all of this Colossi. I don't think there's much left from the army from Inca, only this couple of Stalkers with a sentry. There's still plenty of marauders with a couple of Marines in the middle. They're wreaking havoc on the mineral line from the Natural Expo, destroying everything that moves, and now Inca just making a desperate move, pulling all of his probes out, trying to kill what's left of MakaPrime's group. But I mean, he's just reinforcing. You guys can check on the minimap and notice all the stream of little blue dots advancing there, so plenty of reinforcements advancing. Not much gonna be done here. A nice feedback on top of that Medivac, but that was it. And GG for Inca. He didn't have any control on this game. It was just so painful. The fact that he lost this expo here, I think it was 2 or 3 times, was just so painful that he just had so many probes. He was planning on actually getting a lot of probes and getting his expo up, but he just got completely destroyed at least 2 or 3 times, so he was forced to keep all of those probes, draining the minerals here, so he didn't benefit much from an economy there. As you can see, a drop was ensuing here on the third base, and well, his economy was completely shot. Now let me just take a look at the racks so I can fix this and correct it properly. I think it was 5 racks play, but before it was 4 racks. Exactly, 4 racks there. Okay, well, I don't have much else to say. I always like you guys to discuss it. I'm not supposed to be instructing you guys on any of this. I'm pretty sure most of you are well more skilled than me on this game anyway. So enjoy the match, okay? See you all later. Have fun.